Your antics make me bored, cause I just came around to say hello. Oh, oh, oh. I just came around to say hello. Oh, oh. Say hello.
Hello, Moto.
Reimagine exceptional with the Buick Envision.
want to engage the team. At Granger, we're for the ones who pay attention to every little detail, the ones who fuss, tinker, and sweat the small stuff. Because
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Before we start the main portion of our show, we have a few monologues that we're going to present. Some students who are taking the 8th grade theater arts studio wanted to present their monologues for each of you tonight. We do actually do stuff during the day called learning. You know, they don't just spend all their time at rehearsals, but we get to do some of this fun stuff during the day as well. So, our first speaker. These are Dear Future Self monologues, so they are writing a letter to themselves as 8th graders. They're writing a letter to themselves as a senior, just to kind of picture what they might be doing as a person about to graduate high school, as they are just about to start that journey, much to all the tears that the parents might have because of it, or excitement. Our first presenter is Macy Seifert.
Dear future Macy, how have we been? Currently we're 14. I have 2. Please tell me we got taller. Please tell me we got taller. Well, even if we didn't, currently we're single. We better have a boyfriend by now. Well, how are our friends? We need to still be friends with Jenna, Anna, Elizabeth, B. I won't get into it. I'll write you back with the rest. Well, speaking of boyfriends, do we have one? We can't die single. We can't. Well, in high school, did we make new friends when we got there? Or are we still just with the same group? I wouldn't be mad, but it'd be fine to change it up a little bit, please. Well, how are Mom and Dad? Do we still like them, or do they annoy us? Well, do you remember when we went to the park, but the lake was partially frozen over, so we would break off chunks and throw it across the lake because it would make a cool noise. But then we realized it was thick enough for us to stand on, so we stood on it to make Anna mad. That's time. Well, how are Grandma and Grandpa? Do they still have the pool? I hope they had the pool, because when we were little, it was the best, especially when they had the slide and all the cousins. We would go under it, even though Grandma and Grandpa told us not to. We would use that as a little fort. I miss those days, back in the good old days, nice and easy. Well, how are the Bears? I hope we're winning more. Did they ever make a Super Bowl? Did we win a Super Bowl? Well, even if they didn't, I bet you we're not. I bet you're still losing more games than we're winning. But did we ever get to go to a game with Dad? That's the real goal with the Bears. I don't have much hope. Have you seen us the past few years? Okay. Well, we're going almost into college now, right? Do we play softball? Are we gonna play softball? Are we still play softball? Well, enough on softball. But what college are we going to? Do we still want to be a physical therapist? Are we going to K-State like Dad? Oklahoma for softball? Okay, sorry, I said no softball. Or Alabama, roll tide! Well, I guess that's all. Say hi for everyone for us. Bye. Love your past self.
Our next presenter, playing the role of Mrs. Wormwood later today, and she's in costume, but she is Annie Bergman.
Dear future Annie, life is kind of crazy right now. I mean, I'm about to graduate the 8th grade, finish my time with STC, perform in New York, and yet I'm still trying to maintain my relationships I have with my family and friends. I'm sure your life is even crazier though. I mean, you're about to go to college and leave your family. Speaking of college, what college are you going to? Is it one in New York? Because that would be the dream. Do you know what you're going to do after college? Because at the moment, I have no idea what I want to do. So, do you know what you're going to do, or are you still trying to figure that out too? Are you still doing theater? I mean, it's something I've loved since I was like 5. Maybe you're even going to do theater as a career. Remember when you got the lead in 8th grade in the play? You were so happy, and you've had so much fun. Maybe you got the lead in the 8th grade in a high school play or musical. Did you make new friends in high school? Even if you did, make sure to check up on your middle school friends, because they mean a lot to me right now. Also remember to thank your family for putting up with you for 18 years. Make sure you call and check up on them when you're in college. One last thing, Annie. Remember to stop comparing yourself to others. You are amazing and beautiful just the way you are, so remember that. Well, I guess this is it. See you soon. Love, 8th grade Annie.
Our next presenter is Maya Church.
Dear future Maya, remember me? I am your 8th grade self. Right now you're ending your middle school career, which also means you're ending your STC career. You're pretty sad, but it's okay. Just remember all the memories you made. You went from backstage to main cast. You were shaking and swaying and didn't even know if you wanted to continue after you saw you got backstage. But you kept going. You practiced and practiced. And then you got a news reporter, main cast. And now you walk in there with confidence. And if you mess up, it's okay. You just improvise. I'm just so thankful for my friends and family who helped me accomplish that goal. I was wondering what you were up to. Are you still friends with Charlotte, Addie, and B? Are you still wanting to be an interior designer? How have your grades been? Are they okay, or are you completely failing? Are you still a competitive swimmer, and do you still rock climb? That's all the questions I have. Well, I hope you're doing well and not stressing out about the little things. Always remember to just be yourself and don't let anybody control that. Well, thanks for everything. Bye, future Maya.
Next up, we have Grace Hagar.
Dear future Grace, I was wondering how we were doing. At the moment, I'm extremely happy. I have amazing friends and amazing relationships with all my family members. I mean, my siblings are some of my best friends. But I do know and strongly believe that all relationships ebb and flow. So tell me, how have our relationships changed and grown? Our current dream right now is to study abroad in college and travel the world. Is that still our dream and plan? And what college are we going to? Right now, I think I'm probably going to end up going somewhere in Minnesota because that's where most of our family lives. But if I'm being honest, my dream place to go to college would be to go to college in New York. And do we still want to get a degree in medicine, or has that plan changed too? Tell me we still love to do dance and swim. And did we do high school theater? Even if we didn't do high school theater, don't ever forget the joy it brought you to be up on stage, to be acting. And especially don't forget Willow Wonky. I remember the night we got that part and how excited we felt. I couldn't believe it. I had gotten a lead. I remember I was at dance, and when I got in the car and told Dad, he was ecstatic, and we went wild. That was probably one of the best moments of our lives, because in that moment, we knew we had fulfilled our even younger self's dream of being a lead in a play. So, I cannot wait to see what the future holds. But for right now, I'm just gonna live in the moment and soak up the blessings of every day. Sincerely, younger you.
Next up, Anna Harbaugh.
Dear future Anna, I was wondering, are you happy? Life right now is really good. We have amazing friends and school's doing okay and we're really happy, but are you happy too? Do we still have the same bright and funny personality that we always had, or did high school diminish that? Do we have a boyfriend? And if not, then that's okay. I'm really glad you're focusing on yourself. What college are we going to? And are we going to our dream college? What classes are we doing? And are we doing the classes that we wanted to do? There's some things in our life that I hope we never forget. Things like when Lillian introduced you into STC, and you're so glad to have her as a sister. Or when you're so grateful to your parents because they've taken you on many amazing trips all around the world. and you're so grateful because, you know, there's many kids around you who don't have the same opportunities as you. Or when we were in 7th grade and we fell down the stairs when our crush of 4 years was watching us. Or when we went to the ice rink with our best friends and had amazing memories until a little kid about this tall ran up behind you and you fell and you broke your ankle, so you had to do your last STC show in a boot. All super funny things aside, I really hope that you're happy. I hope that we have a good, steady job lined up for us after college. I hope that we still have the same bright and funny personality that we always had. And I hope that you take in life by the moment and know that there's many people around you who love you, including your 8th grade self. Well, I guess I'll see you later, alligator, and good luck with your life. Love, 8th grade you.
Okay, and she was our last one, but I'm being told that there's one more presentation going on, so I'm just gonna hand it over and see what happens. So here we go.
Here's Trunchy. Dear future Agatha, do you still hate children? Remember that one time you threw a kid out the window because he ate an M&M in class? Yeah, that was fun. Did you win any more Olympic medals for throwing the hammer? Well, cool. Bye. Welcome, you maggots. What's wrong? Did I make you feel sad, you sniveling little pustules? Did I make you feel pathetic, revolting, perhaps? Well, this is a school, and school is no place for all of that wishy-washy mumbo-jumbo. No. Tonight you are at Crunchum Hall, and I am Miss Trunchbull, your head mistress. But before my show gets started, I just wanted to come out here to introduce myself and to talk about some people, while not nearly as awesome as I, we're still responsible enough to sponsor us. First, we'd like to thank our producing sponsors, Bergman Family Dental and Glow Dental Studio. We'd also like to thank our associate and coordinating sponsors, Schroer Legacy Law LLC, Doherty Orthodontics, and Dents Express. Yippee! Woo! And we can't forget all of our parent helpers, including our parent volunteer coordinator and biggest maggot of all, Miss Jennifer Anderson. Yippee! By the way, if anyone's cell phone goes off during this performance, it's going out the window, so turn them off. I'm talking to you, person in the first row. I saw that. Now, sit up straight and be quiet as Selvage Theatre Company proudly presents Miss Trunchbull the Musical! Yay! What? Matilda? Who's that? Fine. STC proudly presents Matilda the Musical Junior!
Mommy says I'm a miracle.
My daddy says I'm a special little guy. I am a princess.
I am a prince.
Mom says I'm a little soldier, up to the floor. My mommy says I'm a miracle. One look at my face and it's plain to see. Ever since the day don't show the umbilical cord, it's been clear there's no peer for a miracle like me. My mommy says I'm a precious ballerina. She has never seen prettier ballerina. She says if I'm clean I have to cut down on the cream, but I'm a ballerina, so give me more cake. Take another picture of our angel from this angle over here. She is clearly more emotionally developed than appears. What a dear! Oh, honey, look at mommy, don't put honey in your brother. Half mommy's half mother. I think she please. We'll take another. Have you seen the school report? He got a C on his report. What? We'll have to change his school. The teacher's clearly falling short. She says her lab looks so and insightful. I should be a little brighter than her class. Oh yes, she's definitely advanced. Take another bite of the angel. I'm a very old, but I get my face and it's plain to see. Ever since the day don't show the umbilical cord, it's been clear that the wheels for a miracle like me. Take another, mommy says I'm a miracle. That I'm as tiny and as shiny as a miracle. You can be all cynical, but it's a truth that miracle has never been a miracle. A miracle as miracle as. My mommy says I'm a lousy little worm. My daddy says I'm old. My mommy says I'm a jumped up little germ. That kids like me should be against the law. My daddy says I should learn to shut my pie hole. No one likes a smart girl like me. Mom says I'm a good case for population control. Dad says I should watch more TV.
Yes, 155 brand new luxury cars. Barry! Hang on. Look at this. She's reading a book. That's not normal for a 5-year-old. I think she might be an idiot.
Listen to this. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times.
Stop scaring your mother with that book, boy.
I'm a girl.
And she keeps on telling me these stories, Ari. It's not normal for a girl to be all thinking. I'm gonna have to call it right back. Look, I'm trying to pull the biggest decision of my life, and I have to listen to this. Well, what about me? I've got a whole house to look after. Dinners? Yeah, they don't microwave themselves, you know. I'm off to go bleach my roots. Nice chance to be talking to you for the rest of the evening. But I'm going to make us rich. How rich? Very rich. Russian businessmen. Very, very stupid. I'm going to sell them 155 old bangers as brand new luxury cars.
But that's not fair. The cars will break down. What about the Russians?
Fair. Listen to the boy.
I'm a girl.
Fair does not get you anywhere. All I can say is thank the Evans, Michael Aaron, or his old man's brains. Eh, son? Michael. Well, I shall take the money when you earn it, and I shall spend it, but I shan't into it because of the despicable way in which you've spoken to me tonight. Your fault. Your stupid book, your stupid reading.
But that's not right.
You're off to school in this case. Now I met your headmistress at the Trunchbull. Scary woman she is. Used to compete in the Olympics. Throwing the hammer. Imagine what she's going to do to a little goblin boy like you.
I'm a girl.
Just get off the bed, you little stinkworm.
Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. So they say the subsequent fall was inevitable. They never stood a chance, they were written that way. I wonder why they didn't just change their story. We're told we have to do what we are told, but surely sometimes you have to be a little bit naughty. Just because you find that life's not fair, it doesn't mean that you just have to grin and bear it. If you always take it on the chin and wear it, nothing will change. And even if you're little, you can do a lot. You mustn't let a little thing like little stop
my gosh, that is exactly what you've done, you stupid man.
I lovely have. I have to deal today with the Russians. What am I gonna do?
I know what you could do.
What?
You could pretend you're an elf.
What are you talking about? The boy's a loony.
Mom, would you like to hear a story?
Ugh, don't be disgusting. The sooner you're off to that school, yeah, the better.
Oh, Matilda, what a pleasure to see you in the library again. Yes, Belle. My mommy wanted me to stay at town with her, but I think it's good for grown-ups to have their own space sometimes.
Well, your parents would be very proud to have a gal as clever as you. And do you tell them the story you like to tell me? Oh, I love your stories, Matilda. That was a hint, by the way.
Once upon a time, the two greatest circus performers in the world, an acrobat and an escapologist, fell in love and got married.
They performed some of the most incredible feats together, and people would come from miles around.
Kings, queens, celebrities, and astronauts, and not just to see their skill, but also their love for one another.
Which was so deep that it was said that cats would purr as they passed by, and dogs would weep with joy.
They moved into a beautiful old house.
And although they loved each other, they were sad. Not have a child.
Their sadness overwhelmed them, and the work became the only place they could really escape the tragedy of their lives. So, they decided to perform the most dangerous feat ever known to man. It was called
The burning woman, whirling through the air, with dynamite in her hair, over sharp and spiky objects.
Caught by the man locked in the cage.
And it is the most dangerous feat ever known to man.
It is our destiny. Well, what happens next? I actually don't know. Bye, Miss Phelps. I'll tell you tomorrow.
After your first day of school.
escaping tragedy. And even if you put in heaps of effort, you're just wasting energy. Cause your life as you know it is ancient history. I have suffered in this jail, and trapped inside this cage for ages, this prison cell. But if I try, I can't remember that before my life had ended, for my happy days were over, before I first heard the pealing of the bell. Lady was curious, so there was 1,000 questions, but unless you wanted something that you never never teach you, I'm not here to. You listen here, my dear, you'll be punished for being a step out of line. If you cry, I'll be telling you to stay out of trouble and remember to be extremely careful. Why?
Why did you think we said?
Just you wait for today. What is ED? Physical education.
It's Trenchbull's speciality.
My mother says I'm a miracle. My dad will be the teacher's pet. School is really fun, according to my mom. Dad said I learned the alphabet.
The alphabet?
Listen, kids.
So you think you're able to survive this test by being a prince or a princess, you should see. So escaping tragedy. And even if you put in heaps of effort, it's wasting energy. 'Cause your life as you know it is ancient history. I have suffered in this jail. I'm trapped inside this cage for ages, this prison cell. And I thought I can't remember, but before my life had ended, all my happy days were over, before I heard the pealing of the bell. When you're most curious, so gonna say ask 1,000 questions, but unless you want to suffer, so I will teach you a thing or two. You disappear, my dear, you'll be punished for being a step out of line, and if you cry, you know you stay out of trouble, and remember to be extremely careful. Why?
Why did you hear we said?
Just you wait. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X. Why? Just you wait for this end.
Good morning, children. My name is Miss Honey, and today is a very special day. It's your first day at school. Now, can anyone read this?
Me, oh, Miss Piggy, I can.
Very well, Nigel. Yes, I think it's best we leave it there. We don't want you to burst a blood vessel on your first day. Lavender?
Is the first word tomato?
No, but tomato is a very good word.
Yes!
Matilda?
I can now read words.
So, Matilda, you can read words?
Well, I needed to learn how to read words so that I could read sentences. Because basically, a sentence is just a big bunch of words, and if you can't read sentences, you've got no chance with books.
And you've read a whole book yourself?
Oh yes, I love books. Last week I actually read quite a few.
A few? What sort of books did you read?
Oliver Twist, Jane Eyre, Nicholas Nickleby, Lord of the Rings, Crime and Punishment, The Cat in the Hat.
enter. Don't just stand there like a wet tissue. Get on with it.
Yes, Miss Trunchbull, there's, in my class, there's a little girl who, goes by the name of, Matilda Wormwood.
Daughter of Harry Wormwood, owner of Wormwood Motors, yes. Excellent man. Told me to watch out for the brat, though. Says she's a real wart.
No, headmistress, I don't think Matilda's that kind of child.
What is the school motto, Miss Honey?
Bombinatum est magitum.
Bombinatum est magitum. Children are maggots. In fact, it must have been her who put that stink bomb under my desk this morning. I'll have her for that. Thank you for suggesting it.
But I didn't... Miss Trunchbull, I believe Matilda is a genius.
Nonsense.
I think she should be placed with the 11-year-olds.
We can't just do that, place it in with the 11-year-olds. What kind of society would that be? What about the rules, Miss Honey? The rules.
I think Matilda's an exception to the rules.
An exception to the rules. At my school, look at these trophies, see how my trophies gleam in the sunlight, see how they shine. What do you think it took to become English hammer throwing champion? 1969. Do you think in that moment, when my big moment came, that I treated the rules with casual disdain? No, 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 no. If you want to throw the hammer for your country, you have to stay inside the circle all the time. If you want to make the team, you don't need happiness or self-esteem. You just need to keep your feet inside the line. Sing, children, 2, 3, 4. If you want to throw the hammer for your country, you have to stay inside the circle all the time. And if you want to teach success, you don't use sympathy or tenderness. You have to force the little squirts to toe the line. Sing, Jenny! Hee hee ha!
If you want to know the you have to stay inside the circle all the time.
I applied just one simple rule to hammer throwing life and school. Life's a ball, so learn to throw it. Find the ballet line and tow it, and always keep your feet inside the line. Now get out.
Well, it is my intention to help this little girl, whether you like it or not.
Stupid, nasty, question-asking Russians.
Oh, don't tell me we're not rich.
They took one look at the mileage and said these cars were knackered. I told them the mileage was so high because of a manufacturing mistake.
So you lied.
Of course I lied.
But they didn't believe you, did they?
Of course they didn't believe me. I've got green hair. I have hair. And what's this? Another flaming book.
No, it's a lovely book. You should probably read it, actually. actually. It's a really...
Here's what I think of your lovely.
No, it's a library book.
You showed that little brother. Look at the time. I'm late for my dance lesson with Rodolfo.
Do we have any super glue?
On the table. And while you're at it, why don't you glue your stupid book to your stupid head?
Just because you find that life's not fair, it doesn't mean that you just have to grin and bear it. If you always take it on the chin and wear it, nothing will change. Even if you're little, you can do a lot. You mustn't let a little thing like little stop you. If you sit around and let them get on top, you might as well be saying you think that it's okay, and that's not right.
I've got my eye on you, boy.
I'm a girl.
Matilda, do all those brains in your head give you a headache? I mean, it's going to hurt or squished in there.
No, it's fine. I think they just fit.
Well, I'd hang around if I were you, just in case they start to fall out of your ears. I'm Lavender, and I think it's best if we're best friends. Help, help, help! Somebody put a whole can of treacle on the church bus chair. Somebody told her I did it. Now she's after me.
But that's not fair. Once after the trench board decides you are guilty, you are squished.
They say she's going to put me in the chokey.
What's chokey?
They say it's a cupboard in her office where she throws children into it. It's lined with nails and spikes and bits of broken glass.
There's a place you were sent if you haven't been good, and it's made of spikes and wood, and it isn't wide enough to sit. And even if you could, there are nails on the bottom, so you wish you stood when the hinge is green and the door is closed. You cannot see squat, not the end of your nose, and if you scream, you don't know if the sound came out or if the scream in your head even reached your mouth.
Okay, when did this happen?
20 minutes ago. Why?
She's coming! You better hide. Quick, blazes, everybody!
Please don't worry, I'm Matilda Shield.
Now!
You! Where's the maggot known as Nigel?
Over there under those blazes, miss. Well, he's been for the past hour, actually.
What? An hour?
Oh, yes. Nigel suffers from a rare but chronic sleeping disorder called narcolepsy. The sufferer falls asleep often without any warning. We put him under those blazes for safety. Didn't we, guys? Didn't we?
Definitely.
He'll probably think he's in bed when he wakes up.
Is it almost time Mom? Mom? Hello, what am I doing here? This is my bedroom door. Hello, Miss Trunchbull.
Amanda Fripp.
Yes, Miss Trunchbull?
What have I told you about wearing pigtails? I hate pigtails.
My mommy says it made me look pretty.
Then your mother is a twit! You. What is your name?
Matilda. Matilda Wormwood.
Well, Wormwood, you have just made a very big mistake.
Just so you all know, she's my best friend.
Yes, ma'am. Green hair? It was, National Green Hair Day. Yes, yes. Celebrate all the wonderful green things in the world, like lettuce, boogers. Tomorrow at 1? Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Now that's how you do it. I'm going to leave this on. It feels like rain.
Five, 6, 7, 8.
Who is it? Oh, yes, hello. My name is Miss Honey, Matilda's teacher.
Bit busy right now.
It will only take a moment.
Come in, you must. This is Rodolfo, my dance partner. We're rehearsing.
Ciao.
Pauline, tell me what of the name.
What? Who is this, babe? You know what interruption did to my energy flow.
I'm not. Oh. So, what did you want, Miss Chutney?
It's Miss Honey. And as you know, at school, Matilda's in the bottom class. And children in the bottom class don't usually know how to read.
Oh, stop her reading then. Lord knows we've tried.
I'm in the zone, doll. I can feel it in my hips. Don't waste this.
I'm in favor of girls getting all clever pants, Miss Hussey. Looks are more important than books. Now, look at you. And look at me. You chose books. Well, I chose looks. Good day.
Stop being pathetic, Jenny. Just get on your feet, Jenny. You are going to march in there and give them a piece of your mind.
day arrived. Everything was arranged by the acrobat sister, a frightening woman who used to compete as an Olympic-class hammer thrower and who loved nothing better than to scare the children of the town. Suddenly, out came the escapologist.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the burning woman hurling through the air with dynamite in her hair over sharks and spiky objects, caught by the man locked in the cage, has been cancelled.
No!
Cancelled because my wife is pregnant.
So it doesn't have a ending?
No. Just then, the acrobat's evil sister stepped forward and produced a contract.
I have paid for the posters, the publicity, the catering, the toilet facilities. Where is my profit? A contract is a contract. You shall perform on this day, or off to prison you both shall go.
No. What happens next?
I'm not sure, Miss Phelps. Goodbye. I'll tell you tomorrow.
Matilda, starting tomorrow, I shall bring you a selection of books that will challenge your mind. You can read them, or I teach you others. And if you have any questions, please be sure to let me know so I can answer them. How does that sound? Why, Matilda, that is the biggest hug in the world. You're going to hug all the air out of me.
Matilda Werewolf, where is...
Yes, Miss Trenchbull?
So you admit it, do you?
Admit what, Miss Trenchbull?
This morning some foul carbuncle sneaked like a serpent into my office and stole a slice of my private cake from my tea tray.
No, I did not. Miss Trenchbull, Matilda's been here all morning.
Oh, standing up for the little spitball, are we? Well, this crime took place before school started. Therefore, she is guilty.
Okay, look, I stole the cake, but I was honestly almost sort of thinking about owning it. But I was having a lot of trouble with my belly, and the Trenchbull's cake was so good that I scoffed it down too fast, and I was beginning to fight back.
See, I didn't do anything.
You are a crook and a thief, and I shall crush you.
A huge cloud of chocolate gas wafted from my mouth and drifted full into the face of Trenchbull.
Bruce Bogtrotter.
Yes, Miss Trenchbull?
You liked my cake, didn't you, Brucey?
Yes. I'm very sorry.
Oh, no. As long as you enjoyed the cake, that's the main thing.
It is?
Yes, Bogtrotter, it is.
Well then, I did.
Oh, that is just so good to hear. It gives me a warm glow in my lower intestine. Oh, cook. What's the the matter, Bogtrotter? Lost your appetite?
Oh, yes, I'm full.
I will tell you when you are full. And I say that criminals like you are not full until you've eaten your entire cake.
But-
No buts. Eat!
But Mr. Trunchbull, he'll be sick.
He should have thought of that before he decided to steal my cake. Eat!
He can't. He might explode. A single slice, or even two, Bruce. It must be nice. But even you, Bruce, have to admit, between your knits, there's not a lot of difference in size. He can't, he surely can't, he surely can't, he can't. He might explode. He's going to last it. He's going to blow, make him stop. He's fantastic. Look at him go. I have watched Bruce. You never get the chance to abuse. For your immense caboose. She'll pull the truth. Bruce. But there is only you who tried to make it loose. We never thought it was possible. But here it is coming true. We can have one thing and we can do. The time has come to hear that only time to use. No excuse, Bruce. The time to go and think you want your chances loose. Oh, stop it, Bruce. You're almost finished. Bruce, don't think to do whatever you do. Just don't give in. Don't let them win. Come on, Bruce, be our hero. Cover yourself in trouble. Go, Brucey, go!
I'm very sorry, Mr. Trunchbull. I got carried away.
Oh no, that's fine. We all get carried away sometimes. Even me. Well done, Bogtrotter. Good show. Well, come along now.
What? Where?
Oh, silly me. Did I not mention the cake was the first part of your punishment? There's more. A second part. And the second part is choking!
What? No! No, Mr. Trunchbull, please, you can't. He's too young.
Did you think I would allow myself to be defeated by these maggots? Who do you think I am? A weakling? An idiot? You!
That's not fair. Wait, no! I'm joking. No! Please, no! No!
see on his report.
What?
We'll have to change at school, the teacher's clearly falling short.
She's just delightful,
so hilarious and insightful. Might she be a little brighter than her class?
Oh yes, she's definitely advanced. Take another flight, one more hit, and she's in lovely in this life. I know my face, and this way she is, she is there on my right. So why don't we have honey, me and Billy?
Don't put honey on your brother.
I bet she will take another. Mommy says I'm a miracle. The time is tiny and it's shiny as a miracle. We can be all cynical, but it's a shit and miracle. There's never been a miracle as miracle as miracle as. I'm a lousy little lamb. I'm a ball. I'm a jumped up little gem. Kids like me should be against the law. My daddy says I should learn to shut my pie hole. No one likes a smart mouth girl like me. Mum says I'm a good kid for population control. Dad says I should watch more TV.
Yes, sir. That's right, sir. 155 brand new luxury cars, sir.
I will be tall enough to reach the branches that I need to reach to climb the trees you get to climb when you're grown up. And when I grow up, I will be smart enough to answer all the questions that you need to know the answers to before you're grown up. That you need to. You're grown up. And when I grow up, I will be smart enough to answer all the questions that you need to know the answers to before you're grown up. And when I grow up, I will eat sweets every day on the way to work, and I will go to bed 8 every night. And I will wake up when the sun comes up, and I will watch cartoons until my eyes go square. And I won't care 'cause I'll be all grown up.
reeking with the most disturbing scent. Only the finest nostrils smell it, but I know it oh too well. It is the odor of rebellion, it's the bouquet of dissent. The smell of rebellion comes out in the sweat, and his head will get you sweating, and it won't be long before I start the song of aiding and abetting. A bit of his head will tell us who has a head full of rebellious thoughts. Who, just like a rotten egg, floats to the top of a bucket of water. A whiff of insurgents, the stench of intent, the reek of prepubescent protest, the funk of defiance, the odor of coup, the waft of anarchy and progress. Once we've exorcised these demons, they shall be too poop for skimming. Some double-time discipline should stop the rot from setting in. Alright, let's step it up. Double time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Discipline. Discipline for children who are listening. That is, I need a tissue. It's an issue we can fix. There is no mystery to mastering the art. Master mystery thing is discipline. 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 The smell of rebellion, the stench of revolt, the reek of prepubescent plotting, a whiff of resistance, the form of dissent, the funk of moral fiber rotting. Let's bring this odor home. The smell of rebellion, the stench of revolt, the reek of insubordination, a whiff of resistance, the form of dissent. And I will not stop till you are squashed, till this rebellion is squashed, till glorious sweaty discipline has washed this sickening stench away.
Never again will she get the best of me. Never again will she take away my freedom. And we won't forget to say we fought for the right to be a little bit naughty. Never again will the truth need to stand. Never again will I be bullied, and never again will adulted when my mother says I'm a miracle. Never again. Never again will we live behind bars. Never again will we know we are revolting children living in revolting times. We sing revolting songs, you sing revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children till our revolting's done, and we'll have the charge for revolting. We're revolting. We are revolting children.
part of the story.
Miss Phelps, where's the revenge section?
Why? Is there a child at school who's behaving like a bully?
Not a child exactly. Would you like to hear the next part of the story?
What are we waiting for?
As they prepare themselves to do the most dangerous feat that had ever been performed, the acrobat will give her husband a kiss.
Smile. We have done this 1,000 times.
First, I escape from the cage, lean out, catch it with one hand, grab a fire extinguisher with the other, and put the flames out on your specially designed dress before the dynamite explodes and blows your head off.
Oh, sorry. Go on.
The trick started though. The moment the dress was set alight, the acrobat swung into the air. She hurled over the sharks and spiky objects. Suddenly, the padlocks pinged open and the huge chains fell away. The escapologist reached out to save his wife and the child.
Oh, I can't look.
He grabs her hand, and suddenly, the flames are covered in foam before they can both be blown to pieces.
So the story does have a happy ending then?
No.
No?
No, I'm afraid not. Because the escapologist received a touch too much foam, and her hands became slippery and she fell.
Well, did she at least survive?
She broke every bone in her body except for the ones at the ends of her little fingers. She lived long enough to have their child.
Love our daughter with all your heart. She's all we have ever wanted.
And then, sadly, she died. But then, things got worse.
Worse? Oh no, Matilda, they can't get any worse.
I'm afraid they did, because the escapologist was so kind that he never blamed the acrobat's evil sister for what had happened. In fact, he actually asked her to move in with him and look after his daughter. The acrobat's sister was nothing but cruel to the little girl, beating her if she ever did anything wrong, which was always in secret, so that the escapologist never suspected a thing.
Let's call the police!
Miss Phelps, it's just a story.
What? Oh. Right, so well, I'd better be going and reading and polishing my books out.
Everyone, gather round. I want my family to share in my triumph. 155 old bangers. How could I possibly make the mileage go back? I couldn't very well drive each car backwards. Could I? Backwards? Until I had the most genius idea. I grabbed a drill and using my incredible brain, I attached the drill to the speedometer and whacked it into reverse. Backwards. Exactly. Within minutes, I had the car's mileage to practically nothing. Backwards! Later that day, the Russians. Dark suits, dark glasses.
Oh, they wear dark glasses because Russians are nocturnal. I saw it on the program last night.
That program was about badges.
Same thing. And did it work? Fantastico! Now I can afford to golf all day long.
But they trusted you, and you've lied to them.
Oh, what have we done to deserve a child like you?
You know what I'm going to do tomorrow? I'm going to go down to that school of yours and tell them you're never to be let in again.
What? No!
And if they do, I'll have them fired. And you'll never read another flaming book as long as you live, boy.
I'm a girl.
Now go to your room, you nasty little creep.
Backwards.
The escapologist's daughter suffered in silence, never saying a thing about the evil aunt's bullying. This only encouraged the woman to greater cruelties, until one day she exploded.
You are a useless, filthy, nasty little creep!
And the aunt beat her and threw her into a dank, dark, dusty cellar, locked the door, and went out.
If I've been so wrapped up in grief for my wife that I forgot about the one thing that matters to us the most. I love you. I shall spend the rest of my life making it up to you.
But when the little girl fell asleep, the escapologist's thoughts turned to the acrobat's sister.
Bullying children is her game, is it? Then let us see what she can do when the wrath of a grown man stands before her.
But that, sadly, was the last the little girl ever saw of her father.
What are you doing with these books, woman?
They're for Matilda.
Not on my watch. There is an age for reading, and there is an age for being a filthy little toad. These are toads. Isn't that right, Bog Trotter?
Yes, Miss Trenchbull. Only Bog Trotter here is a good toad.
Sit. Now, you, Miss Honey, you believe in kindness and fluffiness and books and stories and that is not teaching. To teach the child, we must first break the child. Quiet, you maggots!
But no one was speaking, Miss Trunchbull.
Miss Honey, when I say quiet, you maggots, you are entirely included within that statement. Where's my jug of water?
I'll get it, Miss Trunchbull.
Stupid girl. Look at you all. Flabby, disgusting, disgusting, revolting. Revolting, I say. I think it's about time we toughened you up with a little phys ed. This school of late has started reeking quite maggots when I'm speaking. Reeking with the most disturbing scent. Only the finest nostrils smell it, but I know it oh too well. It is the odor of rebellion. It's the bouquet of dissent. The smell of rebellion comes out in the sweat, and phys ed will get you sweating, and it won't be long before I smell the pong of aiding and abetting. A bit of phys ed will tell us who has a head full of rebellious thoughts. Held, just like a rotten egg, floats to the top of a bucket of water. A whiff of insurgent, the stench of intent, the reek of grief, you best in pretense. The funk of defiance, the odor of coup, the waft of anarchy and fragrance.
Please, miss, please.
Once we've exorcised these demons, they shall be too booked for scheming. Some double-time discipline should stop the rot from setting in. All right, let's step it up. Double time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Discipline for children who aren't listening to this. I need a kiss. You is a kiss. You get fixed. There is no mystery to mastering the art of guys and mysteries. It's discipline. The smell of rebellion, the stench of rebels, the reek of free. Pubescent plotting, a whiff of resistance, the pong of dissent, the funk of moral fiber rotting. Let's bring this elder hell. The smell of rebellion, the stench of revolt, a reek of insubordination, a whiff of resistance, the pong of dissent. And I will not stop till you are squashed, till this rebellion is quashed, till glorious sweaty discipline has washed this sickening stench.
Look what I found. A newt. I'm gonna put the newt in the trench.
Quiet!
But I don't think this is teaching at all. I think it's just cruelty.
Well, that is because you, Miss Honey, are pathetic. You are weak. You are, in fact, just a sniveling little Note! You!
What? Me?
You
I didn't do anything!
vile
Leave her! Stupid! Fat! Funny!
How dare you? You ought to be in prison, in the deepest, darkest prison. I shall have you wheeled out of here, strapped to a trolley with a muzzle over your mouth.
Have you ever wondered, well I have, about how when I say red, for example, there's no way of knowing if red means the same thing in your head as red means in my head when someone says red. I'm not
sure, but I wonder if inside my head I'm not just a bit different from some of my friends. These answers that come into my mind unbidden, these stories delivered to me fully written. And when everyone shouts like they seem to like shouting, the noise in my head is incredibly loud, and I just wish they'd stop. My dad and my mum and the telly and stories would stop for just once. And I'm sorry, I'm not quite explaining it right, but this noise becomes anger, and the anger is light, and this burning inside me will usually fade, but it isn't today. The heat and the shouting, my heart is pounding, my eyes are burning, and suddenly everything quiet. Like silence, but not really silence. Just that still sort of quiet, like the sound of a page being turned around, or a pause in a walk in the woods. And though the people around me, their mouths are still moving, the words they are forming cannot reach me anymore. And it is quiet, and I'm alone. Like I said, into the eye of the storm. Go on, tip over, tip, please just tip over, tip.
And I tell you that there is nothing which I shall not do, no punishment which I shall not give, no. Oh no. The new. It's in my clothes. I've got a newt in my knickers. Oh, I've got a newt in my pants. Oh, there's a newt in my. Wah!
Well, that was interesting. I think we'd better all head home while we still can. Matilda, watch. Miss Honey, I moved it with my eyes. Am I strange? Do you fancy a cup of tea? What do you think it is? It's with my eyes. I can't pretend that I know, Matilda, but I don't think we should be frightened of it. I think it has something to do with that clever mind of yours. You mean there's not enough room in my head for all my brains to have to squish out through my eyes? Well, not exactly, but sort of. You are a very special girl, Matilda. You know, I've met your mother. She's unusual. What about your father? Is he proud to have a daughter as clever as you? Oh yeah, he's always saying, "Oh Matilda, you're just so clever," and I'm I am. Very.
But don't they pay teachers very much?
No, they don't actually. But I'm poorer than most because of other reasons. I used to live with my aunt. But once I was out walking and I came across this beautiful old shed, and I fell completely and absolutely in love with it. So I ran to the owner and begged him to let me move in. He thought I was mad, but he agreed, and I've lived here ever since.
Sorry, Miss Honey, but you just can't live in a shed.
I'm not strong like you, Matilda. My father died when I was very young. Magnus was his name. He was a very kind man. But then, once he was gone, my aunt became my legal guardian. She was mean and cruel, like you can hardly imagine. And then, once I got my job as a teacher, she presented me with a bill for looking after me all those years. And she made me sign a contract to pay her back every single penny. And she gave me a piece of paper that said my father had given her his entire house.
But you don't really think that he did that, do you? You don't think that he just gave her his house?
I find it hard to believe. Just like I find it hard to believe my father would have killed himself, which she said happened.
You think she did him in, don't you, Miss Honey?
I cannot say. All I know is that after years and years of being bullied by that woman, it's made me, well, pathetic. I was trapped.
Let's go to the police.
No, Matilda, we can't. We have no evidence, and my aunt is very highly respected.
Who is she?
I can't say.
Who is she?
Matilda, I really can't.
Miss Honey, who is she?
It's
Miss Trunchbull?
Yes.
Today, this class is to have a very special spelling test. Any child who gets one letter wrong is going to choke it. What are you looking at?
You?
You there. Spell, newt.
Newt. N-E-W-T. Newt.
How do you know that?
Oh, Miss Honey's taught us. She's very good at teaching.
Nonsense. You stand up and turn round and spell the one thing you all are. Revolting.
Revolting. R-E-V-O-L-T-I-N-G.
You're cheating!
I've taught them, that's all, with kindness and respect.
How dare you bring those words into my classroom, woman? You know nothing of teaching, and I shall prove it. You spell Amchelacomanioceptricolis demosis.
But that's not even a real word, you just made that up!
Spell or go to choking. And I warn you, it has silent letters.
A-M-C-H-E-L-L-K.
Oh no, I'm sorry, you missed the silent Z. You're going to choke it!
Cat! C-A-F.
I got it wrong, Miss.
B, miss. Table. X, A, B, F, Y. And me.
What?
You can't put us all in the choky. Banana. GTAABL.
Bully. PYTLFTSWRB. Revolting. Revolting.
You have to put me in choky too.
Come now, maggots. Did you really think I hadn't thought of this? Look, I've got a chokey for each and every one of you.
Look, there's writing on the chalkboard.
What?
Agatha, this is Magnus.
What? No, it can't be.
Give my Jenny back her house. Then leave.
What?
Or I will get you why you got me.
Who's doing this? No.
Run, 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 run.
Whoa. Never again will she get the best of me. Never again will she take away my freedom. And we won't forget the day we fought for the right to be a little bit naughty. Never again will the chokey don't stop. Never again will be bullied down. Never again will I doubt it when my mommy says I'm a miracle. Never again. Never again will we live our lives. Never again we are revolting children living in revolting times. We sing revolting songs, you sing revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children till our revolting's done. And we'll have a dreadful revolting, we're revolting. Ah! We are revolting children living in revolting times. We sing revolting songs, you sing revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children till our revolting's done. And we'll have a dreadful revolting, we're revolting. We'll become a screaming horde. Take out your hockey sticks and use it as a sword. Never then will we be ignored. We'll find out where the chalk is stored and draw our pictures on the board. It's not insulting, we're revolting.
We can ask the L how we like. Enough of us are wrong is right. Everyone and L-I-T-Y. We will just be naughty, so you have to stay inside the line. We disobey at the same time. There's nothing that the trash will can do. Pepper and next thing you didn't think you could push us too far. It's over, R-E-V-O-L-T-I-N.
Revolting time!
R-S-I-N-G. R-S-I-N-G.
we're never coming back.
Spain? But why?
Because this twit brain sold 150 bangers to the Russian mafia.
They're here. Hide.
What if they damage my legs? My beautiful legs.
Where is your father? At this point, I don't even know. The firm was this very stupid man, and assumes that I was stupid too. And that is a very, very stupid and rude thing to do. Well, I know very well that my father is quite rude and very, very extremely, really stupid. You seem smart. Sadly, in my line of work, I don't often get to meet smart people like you. Most of the people I've worked with, their thinking is all, well, backwards.
Backwards?
You know, I can have one of my friends teach your father a lesson. And one day, when he leaves the hospital, he will still be stupid, but not so rude. What do you say? Well, it's an extremely tempting offer, but I'm afraid I've had quite enough of this revenge. Your father's very, very, very lucky to have you as his daughter.
Quick, let's get out of here before they change their minds.
Wait! Let Matilda stay here with me.
I beg your pardon.
Mr. Wormwood, I would love to take care of Matilda. I would treat her with kindness and respect, and I'd pay for everything.
You want us to leave our daughter here with you? I mean, do you want to stay here with Miss Honey?
Yes, yes I do.
And do you want to look after her?
I do.
Well, we are a bit short on rooms, so all right.
Thank you. And Matilda leapt into Miss Honey's arms and hugged her. And Matilda hugged Miss Honey hugged her back. And they hardly noticed as the Wormwoods
And Rudolph.
and Rudolph sped off into the distance together because they found each other. Yes, they had found each other.
I will be tall enough to reach the ground.
Well, hello everybody. I'm Pranavi and I'm the student director for the Salvage Theater Company. Can we have another round of applause for that fantastic production? Before our leave today, we'd like to thank a couple of people who helped make this show possible. To start off, we'd like to thank our producing sponsors, Bergman Family Dental, and Glow Dental Studio. Thank you to our associate producing sponsors, Shore Legacy Law and Doherty Orthodontics. We'd also like to thank our custodians for cleaning up all of our messes around the school. And our office staff for handling our purchases and guarding our snacks. And of course, we have to thank you, our audience, for coming out here to watch us today. So finally, on behalf of the entire Salvage Theater Company, thank you and have a good evening.
And before you go, we're going to interrupt. This is our spring musical, which means this is our final production for our 8th graders. So we're going to have our 8th grade cast and crew members take the stage. So all 8th grade cast and crew take the stage. These guys have done amazing. For some of them, it is their first production with us. For others, they've been doing it since the fall show of their 6th grade years. These guys are amazing people. We know they're going to go on to do amazing things. And we're going to miss you guys. You got one more show left. But ladies and gentlemen, our 8th grade cast and crew members.